Now remember, when you're drinking while watching the State of the Union, don't drive. And if you drive, don't watch the State of the Union. The rules for the State of the Union drinking game are as follows. You must drink when Trump says tremendous, Trump says wall, Trump says crisis, Trump brings up an opponent, Trump noticeably goes off prompter, there's an extreme Republicans clapping or standing ovation, or there's a cut to an unhappy Democrat. Drink when any of these things occurs, and don't drive. And now for the real deal, how about the State of the Galaxy address? When you're looking at the state of the galaxy, you got to start someplace. How about with the solar system? We'll advance that 1 week. Next, you don't have to drink to realize that that's where you are. Well, let's zoom out. By the way, the harder we look at it, the more warped the galaxy looks. Let's finally get to the point where the Milky Way galaxy is warped. A lot of people thought that it was very cigar-shaped like this. Turns out it's a little bit more shaped like this. We'll leave links to the article below. It's all over the news. This one is phys.org. State of the Galaxy. Warped. Don't let it warp your brain. By the way, as the State of the Galaxy address continues, head to timeanddate.com, where we realize that the moon is only 0.9% full, a waxing crescent. How about a little spaceweather.com? What's going on with that solar wind? Pretty weak right now. 322.1 kilometers per second, the density at 2.8 protons per cubic centimeter. 0 sunspots. And the radio flux remains at 71. SpaceWeatherNews.com, we see a X-ray flux that's still flat. No ongoing coronal hole magnetic connection, which is still surprising. Solar wind continues to drop. Magnetometer looking weak. KP index has gone back up to 1. Electron flux smoothing out. F2 layer looking more normal. Anybody who says the galaxy is messed up, it's just a rigged witch hunt. Let's look at tropical tidbits. A 250 millibar wind, essentially the jet stream. Speed that up. Some very anomalous low pressure areas around here, in the areas where we regularly warn for earthquakes, as we do experience a drought for 7+ magnitude earthquakes. By the way, this forecast through February 21st, the state of the galaxy includes the Earth, regardless of whether or not it is a fake news rigged witch hunt. How about geospace ground perturbations? Not a lot going on there except the fact that we have 2 north poles on our planet. Your compass needle might point in between them, but there are still 2. Here's a view from the poles. And the one pointing towards Siberia is much more powerful. Let's listen to Peter Schiff rant about the Space Force while we talk about the state of the galaxy.
Separate but equal. We got 300,000 men in the Air Force. I mean, what is he going to do? Is he going to cut the Air Force in half? Are we going to take 150,000 Air Force guys and stick them in the Space Force? I mean, are they going to have the same uniforms, or we got to come up with all new uniforms? How much is that going to cost?
Talking about an armada of spaceships, baby.
Like, what are we going to do with an armada of spaceships? Who are we going to fight in outer space? I mean, maybe Donald Trump is so convinced that he's already created peace on Earth that now he wants to bring peace to the galaxy. The problem is, there's already peace in the galaxy.
As far as we can tell, there's already peace in the galaxy. But anyway, state of the galaxy rolls on. All right, what else is going on in the galaxy? Well, there's some water vapor over the U.S. I guess that counts. The United States is in the galaxy. So, yeah. There you go. You got like a line of dry air, and then some wetter air, and then some drier air. And yeah, it's part of the Milky Way galaxy. State of the galaxy rolls on. What else is going on in the galaxy? How about the magnetosphere? Is the Space Force out there fixing up the magnetosphere? Not so sure. We've got viewers that are claiming that they got stuff back here messing with the magnetotail. Not so sure. Is it Nemesis? Is it Nibiru? Is it Planet X? Who knows what it could be? Is it just a weak magnetosphere? I think we'll go with the last choice, but state of the galaxy. Magnetosphere counts. Looking pretty weak, though. Not looking artificial, just looking weak. And what else is going on in the galaxy? Candy bars. That's right. One's named after the galaxy.
It's a star in the candy bar world. But you might not know this galactic chocolate bar sprang from a popular drink found right here on Earth.
Some people think the Milky Way is named after the galaxy, but it's not. It's really after the malted milk drink and the malted milk shake.
All right, well, that depressed the hell out of me. How about you? Milky Way candy bars, not named after the galaxy. Wah, wah. And here ends your State of the Galaxy address. Please do not watch the State of the Union, as it will bore the hell out of you. Just watch some of our old videos instead at youtube.com/smAsho. Now remember, when staring at a warped galaxy, don't drink. And if you drink, you'll be equipped to watch the State of the Union. But don't drive.